So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. The captain with the bucket.
Ask pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West. Pass to Dantley. Stars.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. I asked him about their plan for defending Larry Bird. He said, you've got to be smart with Bird. It's not just about his shooting. You've got to be aware of his passing and his movement, too. He stressed that it's not a job that's going to be left to one player. It has to be a group effort. Back over to you, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's English. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Yeah, with the mad monster house, leaving no doubt Dominique Wilkins dynamic at the rim.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Johnson outside. Here's Dantley. And that's collected by Bird.
He tried to use a fadeaway, get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
Things are coming together nicely for him offensively, gelling well, starting to build the lead.
Yeah, it's all coming together on that end. Just need to maintain this forward momentum.
Now here's Johnson. And that time, also a missed shot.
You don't get a lot of those chances.
Here's the captain. Makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Going inside with purpose and on a mission, making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build the lead.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. Boyd's checked in for the West. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Dantley. Now Johnson. And it's blocked.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that. Denying your opponent in the painted area.
And stolen by Aguirre. Poked away. And here we go. The East for the fast break. Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation. And throw that. Oh! Woo. Take that solo act to Broadway.
You're right. That is one way to go with the alley-oop.
And he pulled it off to perfection. Guys, I'm at a loss for words. What was that?
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Here's the captain. Good on the triple. The captain's got 9.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Now here's Thompson. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Aguirre. No good off the back of the rim.
Solid defense down low, defending the rim.
Miller outside. The 3. They grab their own miss. The captain, and he goes in for the dunk.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Here is Aguirre. Scoreless thus far. .107 left here in the opening quarter. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 17. And here's Bird for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To halt the run, Floyd, good.
Crafty pull-up move by Sleepy Floyd. All he needs is a little room to operate.
Here's the captain. 11 points in the game. And the slam dunk by Russell.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry. He's doing an outstanding job tying this offense together.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Bird for three. And another three from the east.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
The shot by Floyd, no good. Here's the captain. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. The East All-Stars up on top, running away with this one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game. Here's Floyd. Gervin passes to Floyd. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Inside, it's all about agility for Floyd. That's how he finds his way to a close-range look.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. The captain's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Pass to Dantley. Here's Floyd. And here we go. Lobbed up there for Miller.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Dantley. He's defended by Wilkins. And a wide open look for Gervin. Offline from the high post. Left side Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Up there extra long that time.
Yeah, holding on. Clark, does that count as hang time?
Maybe.
Maybe he's right, but it does count for 2 points.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. English, he's checked in for Floyd. Tipped away. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
He makes it look so effortless. Wilkins just flies off the floor to hammer down alley-oops.
And so English will bring it up for the West. They need this. Got a hand on it.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his protection.
The captain with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shots, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Here's the captain. The East All-Stars tag on 2 more.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Here's Russell. Oh, and the jam by Russell. Russell's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Gervin. Here's Dantley. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Russell. He's with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
One-handed, threw it down with power.
Oh, he loves that move.
An iconic one for him.
Shoots from the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. English has got his second basket of the night.
It's tough to deny him those mid-range looks. English is creative at getting to his spots and uses that high release point to convert.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Here's the captain. To the left wing. The three. Offensive rebound. There's the three. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. English passes to Dantley. And it's the East with the rebound. Bird's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's now 23 points for the captain.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Here's Dantley. Still scoreless. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. The West again cannot hit. I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
Fires from way outside. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 26.
Great kick out. Love that kind of unselfish play. Not trying to do it all on his own.
Here's Dantley. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And so it's the East All-Star holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game. Johnson with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Dantley. Johnson, good. Johnson's got the first basket of the second half here for the West All-Stars. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
It makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. West All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the night here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
There's never any question about how hungry Adrian Dantley is for his next shot. He's constantly looking for opportunities to score the ball for his team.
Now, here's Johnson.
And this is what big guys like him should do, using his height to punish the D inside.
Here's the captain, left side Wilkins, to the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
English against Miller. It's deflected.
You gotta go up stronger than that, or he's gonna turn you away.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Bird. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Johnson. Now, here is Aguirre. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the captain. And here's Russell. Buries it down low. Russell's got 8. They get a hand on it. To the middle. Shots good by Miller.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Johnson outside. Up top, Olajuwon. English passes to Johnson. So the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Usually the one that's initiating plays. That time, Johnson shows he can be effective off the ball.
Floyd's checked in for the West. And then for the East All-Stars. Barkley, he's checked in for Bird. Ewing comes in for Wilkins. And it's Jordan in for Miller. Here's the captain. 30 points in the game. Pass to Jordan. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
That time they worked Jordan off the ball, getting him something in rhythm. That's the right idea.
Johnson, the pass to Dantley. Nice move. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A nice shot by Ewing. Ewing's got his 1st basket of the night.
What strength from Ewing. Brushing past the defense well inside.
Johnson, the pass to Aguirre. Kicks it out to Johnson. Uncovered. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The East All-Stars on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Good.
Not much else the D can do. Jordan is just so talented at scoring in challenging situations.
And here we go. The East with a fast break.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Johnson outside. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 8. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The captain passes to Russell, and the shot goes in.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the 2nd.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
Here's Dantley. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Floyd. 5 to shoot. Johnson, a wide open look. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Nice clean stroke on that for there. You can tell he's got that shot locked in.
Here's the captain. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, as you can see, when you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
For sure. I mean, playing loose can help you and hurt you. It can cut both ways. I think they've got to tighten it up a little bit here.
Here's the captain, and it's in there. The captain's got 34.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Shot's good by Vanderwood.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it's the East All-Stars, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're... Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game. On the wing, Bird. Russell. Pass to the captain. Launches it. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer. The captain's got 37. And here's the West with the ball. Here's Vanderwood, defended by Wilkins. Inside, Aguirre passes to Benjamin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's the captain. No good on the 3. English with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Floyd. Good D by Miller. Here's the captain. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 40 points. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
The coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. So many assists because of how the team is moving the ball.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Here's the captain, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
He is outworking them on the offensive end. You love to see that.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. English outside. Pass to Floyd. They set the screen. It's tipped.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
Substitution on the court.
A three from McGuire. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's, he takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Dunking, no problem for him.
A high riser for sure.
And he looks to stuff it.
Outside, Aguirre. Spins. Here's Johnson. Good. Great play by English to set it up.
Johnson is such a gifted scorer, and once he finds his groove, he's so difficult to slow down.
He's been doing everything, hitting the boards. Big-time game for him.
Well, you just don't see that many triple-doubles. It shows you his level of effort and activity tonight.
Here's the captain. Oh! Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out, throwing it down. Come on.
Here's Johnson, and what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's the captain. Count it. The captain's got 48.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
And that one drops.
A scoring guard, Dantley figures out ways to put up numbers.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Johnson. Miller, that's for two. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West. Stolen. Right side Wilkins. Pass to the captain. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Olajuwon with it. Wilkins picks him up. Here's Dantley. The shot comes out. Here's the captain. They get the rebound. Clark, their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yes, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, they've made some outstanding plays, but way too many turnovers as well.
Here's Aguirre. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled. In this fourth quarter, they have excelled from deep.
And obviously getting hot from deep. Couldn't come at a better time.
Here's Johnson. Lots of room. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Well, they haven't given up. They've certainly not quit. Got to give them a lot of credit for that.
And the deficit likely too much to overcome, but showing their pride, still competing.
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
Johnson outside. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.